The Kryn colony of New Haven had been under siege for 47 days. The Ravager swarm had descended without warning, their bioships blocking all escape routes. Millions of insectoid warriors covered the ground, slowly crushing the colony's defenses meter by bloody meter. Elder matriarch Sira stood atop the last remaining shield generator, watching her people die. The Kryn were a peaceful species, farmers, artists, philosophers. They had no warrior caste, no battle fleets. Their distress signals had broadcast across a dozen star systems, but no one came. The galaxy had learned long ago that fighting the Ravagers was suicide. Better to let one colony fall than risk entire civilizations. Matriarch, her aide whispered, the shields will fail within the hour. We should make preparations. Sira closed her 4 eyes. Her children. Her grandchildren. All would be consumed. She had stopped praying to the old gods weeks ago. No one was coming. Then the sky tore open. Not with the gentle shimmer of standard FTL, with violence. Reality screamed as a dozen human warships ripped through subspace like bullets through paper. They weren't elegant vessels. They were flying fortresses, bristling with weapons that seemed to cover every centimeter of hull. The lead ship transmitted immediately, New Haven Colony, this is Admiral Chen of the Terran Expeditionary Fleet. We got your message. Sorry we're late, we were halfway across the galaxy. Hold on, we're coming in hot. The Ravagers, sensing new prey, turned their bioships skyward. Thousands of organic fighters launched, their acid-spewing maws ready to dissolve the newcomers. What happened next would be etched into Kryn history forever. The human ships didn't slow down. They didn't form defensive positions. They accelerated, diving straight into the swarm like predators that had found their natural prey. Point defense systems lit up the darkness, thousands of rounds per second, each one guided by AI that never missed. Ravager fighters exploded by the hundreds. Then the humans deployed their ground forces. Drop pods slammed into the colony's perimeter like meteors. Armored soldiers emerged, each one carrying enough firepower to level a building. But it wasn't their weapons that shocked Sira, it was their fury. For New Haven, someone roared over open channels. No colony falls on our watch. They fought like demons. Where Ravagers overwhelmed with numbers, humans countered with devastating firepower and tactics that seemed borderline insane. One soldier detonated his own power core to collapse a tunnel filled with enemies. A pilot crashed her damaged fighter into a Ravager bioship S, destroying both. Why? Sira transmitted, tears streaming down her face. Why would you sacrifice yourselves for us? We are nothing to you. Admiral Chen's response came between the thunder of orbital bombardment. Matriarch, humanity learned something during our own dark times, civilization doesn't survive because the strong dominate. It survives because someone, somewhere, decides that another person's life is worth fighting for. Today, that someone is us. 12 hours later, the last Ravager bioship limped into hyperspace, fleeing from the humans who had transformed a hopeless siege into a slaughter. The human fleet had lost 3 ships and 2,000 soldiers. But New Haven stood. As Sira watched human medics treat Kryn wounded with the same urgency as their own, she understood something profound. The galaxy had taught everyone that survival meant looking out for yourself. Humanity had rejected that lesson entirely. They had hit like a storm, not to conquer, but to save. And the galaxy would never be the same.